Hey guys, it is Betty Bean, aka Isabel, aka the birthday girl. So my birthday is December 28th, and I don't know what day you'll be watching this video, but I'm actually filming it today on my birthday. And I'm going to be telling you guys the 21 things that I have learned in my 21 years of life. So first things first, always look at the positive side of every situation. For example, today was supposed to be my 21st birthday in Miami, but I missed my flight in the morning, and now my next flight's only at 8 p.m., which means I'm only gonna get there at midnight, which technically won't be my birthday anymore. But I'm still happy because if I didn't miss my flight, I wouldn't be making this video, which means I would have nothing to post because I'm probably not gonna film in Miami. So always look at the bright side. Number 2. How you spend your days is how you live your life. I feel like I've really learned this because sometimes we think, oh, well, I'm just doing this today, or I'm doing it tomorrow, and then you do a little habit and you don't realize this is your entire life. Like, this is the pattern that you are setting for yourself in the future. These little things are like making up everything you do. And you start doing the things you want because time is going by super fast and you cannot keep up with it all. Number 3, don't ever act different to try and impress someone. Don't ever not be yourself. I remember that sometimes, like, me and my friends get together, we send something over text, for example, and we're like, oh man, I shouldn't have sent that. I don't know what they're gonna think of me now. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have been silly yet. Maybe I shouldn't have been funny. And it's like, the way you send your text is the way that you are, is the way that you talk or something. So if that person doesn't like the way you said something, or the way you texted something, or the way you acted, like, that's part of you. You shouldn't change it. If they don't like you, then like that's not the right person for you, or that's not the right friend for you, or like in any situation, you know, you should always be you. You shouldn't try to change yourself for that person. You should just find a different person that accepts you. Number 4, life plans change all the time. In the beginning of this year, I honestly thought I was gonna move to New York with my best friend, quit college, go to school for film and all of these things. And now I'm here, still in college, still haven't moved, and I decided to study abroad, and like I'm almost gonna graduate, and it's just, you never know where you're gonna end up. Number 5, enjoy this phase of your life instead of being anxious about the next one. In the beginning of the year, I really wanted to move, not because anything was wrong, like I just really wanted my own space. And then I realized that my brother is 26 right now, like I have my mom, and in a couple of years, my brother's gonna be off and married. In a couple of years, like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm not gonna be able to have this family structure anymore the way that it's set up now. I'm not gonna be able to live with my brother. I might not even be able to live with my mom because I might be married, you know what I mean? So I need to appreciate the fact that I'm with them now instead of being like, oh man, I can't wait to rush it, because I'm not gonna ever have this time again probably, so. Number 6, don't be scared of getting rejected. Sometimes I'm just like, oh my gosh, well, what if I say this? I'm gonna put myself out there, I'm gonna be vulnerable. But I think it's actually amazing the fact that you can put yourself out there and you have done everything you could to make peace with someone or to be good with someone. And knowing that I did everything that I could and now it's up to them, it makes me feel so much better. So it's like, yeah, even if I did get rejected, I know that I did everything I possibly could to make things work out. And if it didn't, like, I can just be at peace because it's no longer over my control. Like, I'm free. Ugh. Number 7, entering my 20s, I've realized that I do not have all the time in the world, and being a teenager, I really thought that I was immortal. Like, I really thought I would never die, that I would never get older, like, and these things actually do happen. So take care of your skin, drink lots of water, and stop procrastinating because you do not have all the time in the world like you think you do. It's not endless, and I wouldn't say a lot of my friends, but a lot of acquaintances of mine are either married or have kids, so don't think you have all the time in the world because life comes at you pretty quickly. Number 8, and this one's a little tough to accept, but understand that people don't have flaws, they just have differences. What you might think is a flaw is actually like a very positive quality to another person. And just because you don't see it in a good way does not mean that there isn't good in it. I don't know how to explain that really in a way that makes sense, but so understand that we're all different, and that doesn't make us good or bad people, it just makes us different. Number 9, be careful with what you spend your time on. Like, you're spending a part of your life. You work for a certain amount of money in a day, which means that your time is valuable and you care about your time. So why would you spend your time literally doing nothing productive? If your time is valuable enough for you to get paid for it, then your time is valuable enough for you to be working towards something in the future. And also spend your time on something that's gonna last. Don't spend your time on something that's only gonna be here for a little while. Like, there's just kind of no point in it if it's not long term, unless you're really happy with the short term results. But 10, it's okay to be the person that loves more. Now, if the person isn't reciprocating at all and isn't making you feel worthy, isn't making you feel valuable, that's a problem. But it's okay if you want to be that person that gives the other one a gift, or if you want to be a good friend, or if you want to be a good kid, or if you want to be this. Like, it's totally okay. It's love. It's a positive feeling, even if the world is telling you it's bad. Like, this is good. This is good. So the more of it, the better. Number 11, unapologetically living for me. Now, I'm not going to say that I completely don't care about what other people think, but at this point in my life, like, I'm really doing the things that I want to do. Everything I'm doing in my life is something that I want to do, and I've been so much happier with my life ever since. Like, the decisions I'm making, it's just been about me, and it's not like I'm being selfish. It's just like, this is my life and this is what I'm choosing to do with it, and it's making me happy. Number 12, do things you suck at. If you suck at drawing, like, who cares? Do it. If you suck at like sports, who cares? Do it. If it's making you happy, and you should be learning a new skill anyway, you should be going out there, you should be getting active, you should be doing this, trying new things. Like, don't only do the things that you're good at, because I'm not saying that you're only good at a few things, but there's an entire world out there, and if you're only going to do things that pertain to your specific skill, like, you're going to miss out on most of the world. So go ahead and just do you. Number 13, sometimes you need to relearn lessons, and this one I feel like you really only learn with time, this lesson, because there's a lot of things you learn when you're younger and you think, wow, I'm never gonna forget that because that was such a big thing. Like, I learned that lesson, I got it down. But time goes on, and what you stress about is different, and what worries you is different, and something that might have been really traumatic or really big for you in the past isn't even a part of your life anymore. So that lesson, it might have stuck to you to a certain extent, but it might be something that even when you present it with the exact same situation in the future, you still need to relearn how to deal with it and go through it once again. Number 14, take care of your health. This is super important. Your body is your temple, is your sacred home. Drink water, eat healthy, eat often, not too often, but make sure that you're at a good diet and eating well, and educate yourself on that, because I promise you, educating yourself on your health is more important than educating yourself on, like, social studies. I don't know. 15, be careful with what you manifest. I'll link the video to the law of attraction down below, but basically your thoughts are extremely powerful, and you can't expect to have a happy day when you're only thinking negative thoughts or when you're feeling down about yourself. So just be careful with the energy around you and what you're bringing into your life and into your thoughts, into your head, into your mind, into your home. 16, family is extremely important. There's literally no one in my life as important as my mom, my brother, my dad. There's no one, not a single person. So even the littlest thing is, it's like, why would I buy a big gift for a friend, for a boyfriend, or for someone, and not buy one for my family? Like, the most important people, like, they need to be at the top of my list for everything I do. Like, they're my world. Low. 16, action is everything. You can talk the talk, but you need to walk the walk. If you have all these ideas, but you're not making things happen, you're still not bettering your life. And that's something that I gladly learned this year, because I would be all motivated, I would do this, that, but I wouldn't act on it. I wouldn't just turn the camera on and start a video, and it's like, oh, okay, so I have all this motivation inside of me. Where is that gonna get me without action? Absolutely nowhere. Action is everything. You need to take that first step. 17, allow your mind to wander. Just let your mind be free. And I know this sounds so weird, but sometimes thoughts enter into our head and we reject it because we're like, oh no, it's a bad thought. And it's so subtle. It's like your subconscious, you don't even notice it. And I've been learning to just accept and open my mind up to, like, all the things that flood in, and instead of being like, oh, reject that idea or reject that thought because it's like thought bad or negative, I'm like, okay, why do I feel this way? Like, what's causing me to think this way? Or I don't know, it really helps with getting to know yourself a lot better. 19, don't be embarrassed with anything body-wise in front of a guy, or if you're a guy in front of a girl, because one thing I've noticed is that I've dated guys that were hairy, I've dated guys that were chubby, I've dated guys that were this and that, and, like, they don't care. They literally, like, they're just like, oh yeah, I wish it was different, but, like, they don't care. So if they don't care about their body, obviously I'm gonna take care of myself, but if they don't care about their body, why should I feel insecure about mine at all? Like, if you're not feeling insecure about yourself and your body, why would I feel insecure about mine? You know what I mean? 20, this one is so important. There is nothing you can't do. I literally feel like I broke the ceiling when I went on my trip to Europe. The ceiling is a barrier that I had for myself, for my thoughts of what I could do, and I didn't even realize there was a ceiling. But there's a ceiling. and I just broke it because I was like, wow, I paid for this entire trip myself. Like, I can't do anything. A trip that most people wish they took their entire lives or have died wishing they could take and they didn't. I did it by myself at the age of 20. You know what I mean? And I don't say that to brag. I say that because I'm so proud of myself, and I can't even believe that I was able to do that. So understand that you can do anything you set your mind to. Just don't let obstacles get in your way, and don't let people tell you that it's too big of a dream or that anything is too impossible, because you're gonna always prove them wrong. Don't worry, boo-boo. Believe in yourself, because no one else will like you will. Believe that. Except for your mom. Your mom's probably gonna believe in your goals more than you, but besides her. 21. You can tell people something all you want, but until they want to accept it, they won't learn from it. So instead of wasting all this energy just putting it out there and trying to get them to see and open their eyes, just let it go and understand that you've done everything that you could to help them. And that's no longer your responsibility anymore. And if they're telling you that your dream is too big, understand that their mind is just too small to comprehend what you want to achieve in life. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and maybe you've learned a thing or two about moi and the things that have gone on in my life in the past year, in the past 21 years. Make sure to give this a big old thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know what age you guys are. I'm curious. Because YouTube has analytics and it tells me around the ages that you guys are, but I don't know if I believe it. And it says like most of you are 18 through 24, but I don't know. I don't know if you guys just lie about your age when you guys create accounts. So let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to me, because it means the entire world to me and it makes me so happy. Catch me next week with a new video. Bye. I don't know why I get so hood at the end. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I love you guys. Bye.